General Hospital will reveal. Recent news about General Hospital has sparked intense speculation among fans, as it seems that three of the town's most talked about couples may be on the verge of a reunion this summer. Their rekindled romances won't just reignite old flames but will also unravel buried secrets, resurface unresolved pain, and set the stage for shocking twists. As love, betrayal, and redemption intertwine, their stories will not simply be about second chances but could also open doors to unexpected consequences that shake the town to its core. The first couple drawing attention once shared a deep, passionate love, but their history is filled with heartbreak and mistakes. Though they have tried to move forward, their undeniable connection lingers beneath the surface. A chance encounter, an unexpected confession, or even a dangerous situation could pull them back together despite the wounds of the past. But can they truly let go of old resentments and embrace a fresh start, or will lingering scars prevent them from finding happiness? The second potential reunion may send shockwaves through the town as the return of a long-lost figure threatens to upend the life of the person they left behind. Their reappearance doesn't just come with apologies but also carries a dangerous proposal, one that could change everything. Trust was shattered, betrayal still stings, but their hearts refuse to forget the love they once had. Will they dare to face their feelings, or will pride and past mistakes push them apart once again? Finally, the third couple proves that destiny cannot be denied. No matter how many times they have separated or how hard they have tried to suppress their emotions, fate keeps pulling them back together. But this time, their reunion may come at a cost. A long-hidden secret is on the verge of being exposed, threatening to alter their entire perception of each other. Will they find a way forward, or will the truth they have yet to confront become the ultimate deal-breaker? These three shocking reunions have the potential to shake the town to its very foundation, leaving fans on the edge of their seats as they watch the intense emotional roller coaster unfold. However, in the midst of second chances, inner conflicts, and external forces working against them, nothing is guaranteed. As summer approaches, all eyes will be on these star-crossed lovers, eagerly waiting to see if they will find their way back to each other or once again be torn apart by fate. Elizabeth has spent years navigating the complexities of love, heartbreak, and redemption, but with Lucky's return to Port Charles, she finds herself facing emotions she thought were buried long ago. Their history is one of the most intricate in town, spanning decades of passion, betrayal, and second chances. Lucky was her first love, the man who stood by her during some of the most painful moments of her life, yet he was also the man who broke her heart time and time again. Now, as he steps back into her world, the pull between them is undeniable, stirring up memories of the past and making her question whether they are meant to find their way back to each other once more. Lucky's presence alone is enough to reignite the spark that has always existed between them, but Elizabeth knows better than to be swept away by the past without considering what the future might hold. The chemistry between them is electric, almost as if no time has passed, but beneath the passion lies an unsettling truth: Lucky has never been one to stay in one place for long. His search for meaning, his struggles with addiction, and his inability to fully commit have left Elizabeth heartbroken before. She has been down this road too many times, and as much as she may want to believe that things could be different now, the risk of getting hurt again lingers in the back of her mind. Complicating matters even further is Rick, a man who has never truly let go of Elizabeth despite their turbulent past. While Lucky's love has always been passionate yet fleeting, Rick's devotion has been unwavering, even in the face of his own misdeeds. Though their relationship was once filled with deception and manipulation, Rick has spent years trying to prove that he has changed. His feelings for Elizabeth have never wavered, and now, with Lucky back in the picture, he sees an opportunity to finally convince her that he is the one who can offer her the love and stability she deserves. But can Elizabeth ever fully trust Rick after everything they've been through? Can he truly offer her a future that isn't tainted by the past? As Elizabeth finds herself caught between two men who have defined so much of her past, she is forced to confront the truth about what she really wants. Lucky represents the innocence of first love, the nostalgia of what once was, and the possibility of rewriting their story with a different ending. But history has shown that their love, as strong as it may be, has never been enough to keep them together. On the other hand, Rick offers a different kind of love, one that is rooted in persistence and redemption. Yet even as he tries to prove that he has changed, Elizabeth can't forget the ways he has hurt her before. The tension between the three of them is bound to intensify as summer unfolds, and with emotions running high, Elizabeth may find herself at a breaking point. Does she follow her heart, knowing that giving Lucky another chance could lead to yet another painful goodbye? Or does she take a chance on Rick, believing that people can truly change and that he might finally be the man she needs him to be? As if the situation weren't already complicated enough, outside forces could also play a role in shaping Elizabeth's decision. Her children, her career, and her past experiences all weigh heavily on her heart. She isn't just making a choice for herself, she's making a choice that could impact everyone around her. If she lets Lucky in again, she risks exposing her family to the instability of his unpredictable nature. If she chooses Rick, she must be certain that he has truly reformed, that she isn't just falling into old patterns of seeking comfort in the familiar. With every interaction, every lingering glance, and every moment of hesitation, Elizabeth inches closer to a decision that could change the course of her life forever. Will she surrender to the passion and intensity that Lucky has always awakened in her, hoping that this time will be different? Or will she choose the safety and security that Rick promises, believing that love can be built on second chances and redemption? One thing is certain, this summer will not be an easy one for Elizabeth Weber. As the past collides with the present, the battle between love, trust, and self-preservation will take center stage, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the moment when she finally makes her choice. But no matter which path she chooses, one question will always remain: can love truly conquer all, or is history doomed to repeat itself once more? Curtis has spent years trying to build a life grounded in trust, stability, and love, but just when he thought he had finally achieved that with Portia, his world is once again on the verge of crumbling. His relationship with her has already endured its fair share of turbulence, but the revelation that she has been keeping yet another secret, one that involves deception and manipulation at the hands of Drew, may be the final straw. After giving Portia the benefit of the doubt more times than he can count, Curtis may finally realize that forgiveness has its limits. Drew's blackmailing tactics have forced Portia into a position where she must betray the very man she vowed to love and honor. While her actions might have been fueled by desperation or an attempt to protect Curtis, the fact remains that deception is at play once again. Curtis has fought hard to rebuild his life after past betrayals, and learning that Portia has been conspiring behind his back could reopen old wounds that he thought had healed. Considering that Portia has already broken his trust before, this latest betrayal may be one he is unwilling, or unable, to move past. As Curtis grapples with the weight of yet another heartbreak, he may find himself turning to the one person who has always been there for him in his darkest moments, Jordan. Their history is long and complicated, filled with moments of passion, regret, and unresolved emotions. Despite the way their marriage ended, there has always been an undeniable connection between them, one that neither time nor circumstances have been able to erase. Now, as Curtis stands at a crossroads, feeling lost and betrayed, the comfort and familiarity of Jordan's presence may be exactly what he needs. However, this possible reunion isn't just about seeking solace. Curtis and Jordan share a deep emotional bond that has never truly been severed. While Curtis may have moved on with Portia, there have been lingering moments where it was clear that his connection with Jordan never completely faded. She has always understood him in a way that few others do, and even though their past mistakes drove them apart, there is no denying that their love once burned brightly. If fate is giving them another chance, will they take it? At the same time, Jordan has been careful about stepping back into Curtis's life, not wanting to interfere in his marriage or cause him any more pain. But seeing him struggle with the latest betrayal from Portia could stir up old feelings, making it harder for her to ignore the truth: she never stopped caring about him. The question is, does she still love him in a way that could lead to something more, or will she only be setting herself up for more heartache if she allows him back into her life? Curtis must now make a choice. Will he cling to what remains of his marriage with Portia, hoping that trust can be rebuilt despite the growing list of betrayals? Or will he allow himself to explore what's still there between him and Jordan, risking the possibility of rekindling old flames while also confronting the past mistakes that tore them apart in the first place? One thing is certain, this is not just a matter of finding comfort after heartbreak. Curtis and Jordan's relationship has always been layered with unresolved emotions, and if they do reconnect, it won't just be about filling the void left by Portia's betrayal. It will force them both to face the reality of their feelings for each other and decide whether they are ready to embrace a future together or risk repeating the same painful mistakes of the past. As summer unfolds, the drama surrounding Curtis, Portia, and Jordan will only intensify, and the choices made in the heat of the moment could have lasting consequences. Will Curtis finally walk away from Portia for good, or will his unresolved history with Jordan lead him back into her arms? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, nothing in Port Charles stays buried forever, and emotions that have long been suppressed have a way of rising to the surface when least expected. Lulu's long-awaited return to Port Charles is set to send shockwaves through the lives of those who once held her closest. After years of being in a coma, her reawakening is more than just a medical miracle, it's an emotional reckoning that could change everything for Dante. While he has found love and stability with Sam, Lulu's presence alone is enough to stir old feelings and unresolved emotions that have never truly faded. Their history is one of passion, heartbreak, and resilience, and as they come face to face once again, it becomes clear that some love stories are never truly over. For Dante, Lulu was the love of his life, the woman he thought he would spend forever with. When she fell into her coma, he was forced to pick up the pieces of his shattered heart and move on, eventually finding companionship with Sam. But Lulu's return throws an unexpected wrench into his carefully rebuilt life. The moment he sees her again, it's as if time stands still, and he is forced to acknowledge the deep emotions that never really left. Sam has been patient and understanding, but will she be able to compete with the powerful bond between Dante and Lulu? Adding another layer of complexity to this long-awaited reunion is the secret Lulu has been keeping, a revelation that could turn Dante's world upside down. The truth about Brooke Lynn's adoption and the child Dante never knew he had is a bombshell that threatens to unravel everything. Lulu, for reasons only she understands, kept this truth buried, and now she must face the consequences of her silence. Will Dante see her decision as an unforgivable betrayal, or will it serve as the catalyst that reignites their connection, making him realize that she has always been his true partner? Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn's reaction to the truth will be just as explosive. Learning that she was adopted and that Dante is her biological father could shake the foundation of her entire identity. Having already carved out a life for herself, this revelation may leave her questioning everything she thought she knew. Will she embrace Dante as her father, or will she resent Lulu for keeping such a life-altering secret? Sam, on the other hand, will find herself in an impossible position. She has built a life with Dante, believing they had a future together, but with Lulu back and old feelings resurfacing, she may have to prepare herself for the possibility that the man she loves might not be able to resist the pull of his past. Sam has never been one to back down from a fight, but even she may recognize that some battles aren't meant to be won. As the summer heats up, so does the emotional turmoil surrounding Dante, Lulu, and Sam. What should have been a joyous reunion could quickly spiral into a storm of love, loss, and difficult choices. Will Dante and Lulu find their way back to each other, rewriting their story with a new beginning? Or will the pain of the past and the complications of the present keep them apart forever? No matter the outcome, one thing is certain, Lulu's return is bound to change everything, and Port Charles will never be the same again. Stay tuned, because the road ahead is filled with heartbreak, redemption, and a love story that refuses to be forgotten. Lulu's return to Port Charles is just the beginning of a whirlwind of emotions, secrets, and unexpected twists. As she struggles to reintegrate into a world that has moved on without her, the choices she makes will have lasting consequences, not only for herself but for Dante, Sam, Brooke Lynn, and everyone caught in the crossfire. Will her past mistakes push Dante away, or will they rediscover the love that wants to find them? Can Sam hold on to the life she built with Dante, or is fate pulling him back toward his first great love? With emotions running high and the truth threatening to come to light, the drama is far from over. Shocking revelations, heartbreaking confrontations, and passionate reunions lie ahead, promising to keep fans on the edge of their seats. As summer unfolds, the future of Dante and Lulu remains uncertain. Will they find their way back to each other, or is their story destined for another painful ending? Stay tuned for more General Hospital spoilers and updates, and don't miss the next explosive chapter in this unforgettable love story.